a reminder, just kind of like piggybacking off of what my son said, is that it's just a reminder, like when he said he found himself starting at a clean slate, and then he became like the artist and started painting. So what I got from that on my end was something similar, but it was just more like a reminder that we are creating our experiences. So it was just like a message came to me. I love when the message comes and when we go into these different altered states. And the message came to me, it was just like, listen, it doesn't have to be so difficult. That was it. It's just like, you don't have to even work as hard. Why are you working so hard? Why are you doing too much? It was just like, you don't have to do it this way. There's a much easier way to do this life. To live this life, okay? It's like, why are you taking it so serious? It's not even that deep, you know? And so that was like, this is interesting. I like that. Okay, so what could I do to simplify? You know what I mean? Like, how could I work this out in a way that I'm having a much more pleasurable experience and still doing what I want to do, but more ease, you know? That's been my thing. Like, I do so much, and it's like, you don't have to do it. You don't really have to do it that way, you know. So that came to me, and then once the sound started coming in, with the bowls. Thank you so much for that, for dedicating yourself. Yes, because when the bowls started coming in, I started seeing the actual sound through the light. You know, you could literally see the sound happen. You know, light and sound is one and the same, right? So it was beautiful to see that in real time. Like, I didn't have a desire to open up my eyes because what I was seeing with my eyes closed was much more exciting. I didn't need to see the light itself. I needed to see the frequencies. And I was able to see the shapes and the frequencies and then tune back into the messages and go into the emotions a little bit. That was good. I like that. And I was just, and when it stopped, I was like, hey, what are you doing? It's not 45 minutes yet. It was? It was 45 minutes?
It was.
You sure? Because I was like, this needs to keep going. At first I was like, how are we going to sit here upright, I'm tired, with this light on for 45 minutes? But I'm like, I could have did this for 2 hours, just sitting here because, you know, the energy, it was just taking me on a journey of the light and the sound together. I really enjoyed the light and sound combination. You know, the music to begin with, but the actual sound,
the vibrations.
It was what I was seeing, and I'm like, that's something. So that was good to see that because it really helped me to see how this could actually be incorporated into the sound work. How you could really go deeper with the journey using the instruments and the various instruments, the chimes, the gong, the bowls to me was major. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And I appreciated the sound which you were making with your mom. That was really dope. Like, I saw that too. So it was a beautiful combination, It reminded me of, almost, not quite, because, you know, when we work with Mama Aya, you go real deep. However, what I saw with the sound in my inner world was a very similar experience when I'm entering that world of working with Mama Aya. And that's exactly the same geometry and everything that happens. So I'm like, oh yeah, we're tapped into that, you know, pineal gland. Because that's exactly what's happening when you're working with the ayahuasca. So yeah, that was beautiful. That's why I was like, wait, it's not over yet. I'm used to ayahuasca experience 5 hours. I was like, wait, this is just the beginning. What are you doing? So this is good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I definitely could see this incorporated into the energy cleanse.
That was the intentions.
Yeah.
Thanks.